Why, frankly, has it taken so long for high-speed rail to even get to this point of being studied in the Northwest?
Well, the problem at this point is that our existing Amtrak service shares the railroad, and the freight trains own the line. The trains can't really safely go a lot faster than the 80 miles per hour they now run. So to get to true high-speed rail, which, as you said, other parts of the world have enviable systems, they pay much higher gas taxes than we do to subsidize that, by the way. In our region, we'd have to build a new right-of-way for true high-speed rail. That will be extraordinarily expensive to buy that land. It will involve tunneling. It will involve a lot of bridges to get through Western Washington from Vancouver to Seattle to Portland. I don't know where $42 billion will come from at this point. But there is a lot of enthusiasm because the alternative is putting more lanes on Interstate 5. And that, when you think about $42 billion being an extraordinary ask, the state transportation secretary told me last week adding one lane in each direction from Portland to Vancouver, BC would cost $100 billion, so double what high-speed rail would cost. That, to the advocates, makes the case to keep studying this and actually very soon moving to right-of-way planning and acquisition.
Okay, so then if it's a hard sell on the west side of the Cascades, even more of a dream on the east side of the Cascades, connecting Spokane, the Tri-Cities, up to Seattle, down to Boise or something like that. Is that in any way even in the conversation, or is that just so far beyond the pale?
It is in the conversation. Now, this might not be the same really high-speed rail that they're talking about for the I-5 corridor, which is 250 miles per hour trains. But there is talk about bringing back the cross-state trains. A group called All Aboard Washington, which is a lobbying group, they succeeded in tacking on a little provision on the West Side ultra-high-speed rail study to revive an east-west train. The trouble is the operating costs long-term. Amtrak doesn't pay for trains anymore that run less than 750 miles per hour, or 750 miles. And so that means a cross-state train, Seattle, Spokane is about 350 miles. The run Portland to Boise is about 500 miles. The cost would have to be borne by the states. And again, we've subsidized just about all forms of transportation to some degree, but finding new money to subsidize an expansion of service of this nature is going to be hard in the legislature. There's no two ways around that.
You can see all of Tom's reporting on these and other topics at nwpb.org. Thank you for joining us here in the unique Northwest.